Yo, what's up, YouTube? My name is Shishi Zed. I'm back. Got a new video for you. Peace, positivity, self-awareness, and motivation. Let's get it. All right, guys. No wasting time on this. I'm just going to get right into it. Before I do, make sure you hit that like button. Show your boy some love. It helps push my channel, and you might save a simp's life. So I'm scrolling through my Instagram, and out of nowhere comes this post, right, from the Shade Room. And it's about Jada Pinkette Smith. It reads, Jada Pinkette Smith explains why it's hard to maintain a healthy bedroom life with husband Will Smith. And just when you thought she couldn't embarrass the man anymore, right, she goes and releases something like this. Listen, I'm not going to jump into my opinion about the situation. First, we're going to check out these comments. So our first commenter says, and this was the top comment, she wants Tupac, right? And 41,000 likes. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people that agree with this. Listen, you don't have to be RP aware to see what's going on with Jada Smith and Will Smith. You don't need crazy awareness. She's over the marriage. She's over the relationship. And since that entanglement, she's been testing Will to see, will you leave me? Do you have the guts? Are you going to leave? And Will has decided to stay. When a woman wants to end a relationship, a lot of the times, right, she's not usually going to initiate and break up with you. First, she'll start being insufferable. She'll start being difficult to deal with, right? She'll start nagging. She'll start annoying you. She'll start complaining. She'll start going out more. And that's usually the way a woman screams out to you, please leave me. Please walk away. And if you don't catch on to that, because here's the truth, it's usually really hard for a woman to make that decision to walk away, right? And so women, a lot of the times, they sabotage the situation and want you to do it. And if you don't have the balls to walk away and show her that, hey, I'm still that man, right? I can walk away from you. I can still be independent. I'll still be okay. If you don't have the balls to prove that to her, then you're proving what she already is assuming, is that you're weak. She doesn't want to be with you. And so if you're not able to walk away, man, it only gets worse. And since that entanglement situation, what we see is that it's only gotten worse. But enough of me talking, enough of the side notes. Let's read the rest of these comments. This commenter says, she have no respect for dude. That's true, right? With the laughing emojis. This commenter says, Will, just divorce her ATP. I'm assuming that's like at this point. You've been embarrassed enough. It's not even funny no more. No, guys, it's not funny. This is sad. This is some sad stuff. How much can Will take? How much embarrassment? Apparently a lot. You know what I mean? Will has become her personal punching bag, to get her frustration out on. No one else. Most people would not be okay with somebody putting out their business out in public like that. And notice, guys, it's not just men that are telling Will like, yo, you're getting disrespected. You need to go. It's women too. Everybody sees it. This commenter says, one thing Jada gonna do is tell they business. 6,000 likes. That's for sure. And if you're dealing with a woman who doesn't care about your reputation, then you're in for a lot of problems. That's a huge red flag, especially if you're in the spotlight like Will Smith is. It's crazy. This commenter says, she'd be doing the absolute most. Like, I can't. We all can't. Christy, I feel you. This commenter says, she hates this man. Listen, I believe there's some truth to that. Because Will seems completely, totally opposite from the type of man who she would want to be married to, right? With him, she's requesting polyamorous relationships where she can step out with other men. But if she had Pac, man, this thing would have gotten a lot different. Why? Because that's the man she respected, right? That's the man who she saw as alpha. This commenter says, I can't believe she wasted all these years with Will when I could have had him. 10,000 likes, right? And I want to talk about this because in my last video about Will Smith, I said Will went from alpha to beta when it came to his relationship. And a lot of guys says, bro, Will Smith can take your girl. Yeah, maybe he can. But listen, alpha is contextual. You are alpha depending on the woman that's viewing you. Being alpha is contextual, right? So men are alpha in their workplace. So Will Smith, for example, has a very successful career, but what happens when he goes home? What do you take from this? What happens in the household, right? Listen, I respect Will, right? I have utmost respect for Will. But if we're talking straight RP, alpha or beta, in relation to Jada and him, right? Their relationship, straight beta simp. And that's how she views him. And that's why I say, do not date women who do not view you as alpha, who do not look up to you as a leader. No equal partnership. Otherwise, you end up in situations where you're getting embarrassed as well. This commenter says, stop putting personal business out like that. Shaking my head. That's facts. That's facts. This commenter says, she just needs to admit the spark is gone. I'll give you another perspective. The spark was never there in the first place. The way I see this situation is Jada saw Will Smith's career ascending. She knew that if she latched onto his name, his brand, then that would do great things for her future, right? This is hypergamy, doing what it does best. But at the end of it all, now that she's gotten what she wants to move on to something better. This is no different from how modern women today date and marry. Marry in specific, right? They'll marry the guy, the beta male provider with a good job, and he'll provide. And their whole interaction is strictly transactional. You give me resources, you give me what I want, and I'll have some bedroom fun with you once in a while. She's not with you for you. She's with you for what you can do for her, right? Transactional, strictly. The spark was never there. She never viewed him as alpha. So all you guys out here who are considering marriage is a good thing. I always say that. You need to think twice about two things. Number one, signing those papers and getting legally married. You're crazy. Number two, the type of woman you pick, right? Because if you pick the wrong one, she can ruin you. I know you guys see your friends out there who are married to women who really don't respect them, right? But they're there because the guy is just a great provider. You don't want that. And like I said earlier, guys, everyone sees it, right? You don't need some crazy awareness to see that this situation is dead. This commenter says, every day she wakes up thinking of a way to embarrass Will. Seems like it. Seems like it. This commenter says, look, Jada, if you want to leave him, then just say that. This commenter says, free Will Smith at this point. I feel you, bro. When a woman's been imprinted, when she's met a man who has imprinted her ideal man, right? This man has changed the way she sees life, changes her forever. He becomes her ideal man. And in her case, it's Tupac. Obviously so. If you run into a woman who has been imprinted by another man, you will never be good enough for that woman. And so Will is dealing with the woman who's been imprinted by another man. Not only that, she's embraced the polyamorous lifestyle. You know, she's stepping out with other men. And every time she steps out, she bonds and attaches herself to another man because, listen, men and women experience bedroom fun differently. Women get more of that bonding chemical, right? Oxytocin. And the sad truth about this whole situation is it doesn't look like Will Smith has what it takes to leave her. The type of women that end up marrying or dating beta males leave them for a reason. And that's because the guy doesn't have enough self-respect to say, hey, you've crossed the line. I need to leave. That's also part of why women initiate 70% of divorces right now. It's because a lot of men accept disrespect. right? You're not going to try that shit with somebody who respects themselves. You're not going to try that. Jada would not get away with this type of behavior with the man who respects himself. He would have left. Famous or not. Why? Because men who embrace that alpha mentality, you have a line, right? You're not going to let a woman disrespect you. You're not going to let a woman publicly embarrass you, right? Cross lines multiple times without checking her. In this situation, what's more likely to happen? Well, is it she walks away. I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of this whole marriage situation and whatever they got going on, she's the one that files for divorce. She's the one that leaves. I mean, when I look at the two people who were having that conversation, right, about this specific topic we're talking about right now, it was Jada Smith and Gwyneth Paltrow, right, who used to be married to Chris Martin, somebody who I have the utmost respect for, man. I dropped out of the Art Institute to join a band that was highly inspired and influenced by Coldplay, right? The lead singer is Chris Martin, who Gwyneth Paltrow divorced and says now that she regrets. But he has the same tendencies, right? Comes off the same way as Will Smith does. Super nice, very understanding, borderline pushing towards like the pushover, somebody you can walk over time. So you have these two women who married these guys who they both viewed as beta, and they're over there talking about how they can't get pleased in the bedroom. Of course you can. Because women ultimately are not attracted to beta males. If they get with one, it's transactional. He is serving a purpose. I wouldn't be surprised if Jada Smith eventually files for divorce from Will Smith and the man does not have the balls to do it himself. I don't think Will understands that this affects his brand, right? This affects his image. Like, he's out here making movies, acting like this isn't happening. This is gonna affect his movies. I personally don't feel like I can go watch certain movies and take Will Smith seriously when I realize that, like, hey, this guy's kind of a punk in his relationship. I'm sorry, man. As a man, I know I can't be the only one that feels that way, right? Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Again, this is not a video to bash Will or bash any. If anything, this is a video to expose Jada Smith. But I'm curious to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. My name is Chisha Zed. If you have not hit that like button yet, go ahead and hit it for me. Show your boys some love. Until next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.
I'm a walking Liberty Bell. Freedom ring through my stride. Freedom to be inside and be a slave to my pride and ride away to scream. Man, this love's so serene. I should probably shake it up just a little bit.